So in this video, I'm in the north of England. This is Sherwood Forest and I get the best conditions ever. Oh, this is just so epic. Yes! This is so good.
A big thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's episode.
I was gonna go up to Northumberland after I did Lancashire, but I think I have changed my mind. I'm now in Derbyshire. So I'm gonna go along through Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire, and then go up the east coast and to do the north of England. The reason being is the weather. I think there's going to be some really good weather in this area, and I thought I've got to make the most of that. Weather's so important to me in this project. So yeah, I'm in Derbyshire. I know it really well. It's the closest sort of area of beauty to where I live. But I'm going to try and find some new spots and see if I can get some new types of photos. One of the things I want to get, I should never say this because I'll never get it, will I? But it's a photo of all the walls here. It's covered in amazing stone walls, and I'd love to sort of recreate that in a shot somehow. And I've got some ideas which I'll go into. Right, and it's very misty at the moment, but sort of misty in a rainy sort of bleh way. So tonight I am going to Kerber Edge, which I've shot once before, but didn't get great conditions, so hopefully tonight I will. It's like a view of a sort of gritstone edge, but with like a really interesting valley, so it should be pretty good. There's another edge over there. I think it's called Baslow Edge or something like that, so I may go to there if I can't find anything here. I've got about 2 hours before sunset. Oh, I can already see some pretty cool light, some light beams. I don't think I'm going to get a sunset, but I think now is my chance of getting a good shot, because this is the edge. So I've got like all these nice rocks, but then on beyond it just looks amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to set up here. Straight away I can see a shot. Oh, this is so nice. So yeah, I want to go down here somewhere, I think.
So at the beginning I was looking around fairly calmly, and then I could see the light was starting to change in the distance. So I found a composition that I thought would work reasonably well, took that, and then the light just continued to get better.
It's just absolutely kicked off. So yeah, just look at behind me. It just looks absolutely incredible. I'm doing a time lapse at the moment. I think the sun's going in again at the moment. I had to rush to get a composition. I'll show you the shot that I got, but it was crazy how quickly it happened. I'm pretty sure the light's going to come out again. This is like the start of my trip when I went to the southwest. It just kicked off. The light had just gone absolutely crazy now. It's totally kicked off. So I'm trying to get a composition with this rock here, although I think it might be quite nice if I include the rock that's in the light over there. So I'm just altering it as we speak. That's quite a good composition like that. You take it natural, a lot to it. And I'm bracketing five brackets. I just want to be super sure. Best thing with stuff like this, spam the hell out of it. I like when they're so pretty. Oh, the light's on the rocks now.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper.
So there's just a bit of a break in the chaos. I think I'm going to go a little bit further up and just see what it's like, but I've just shot these fields here at 200 mil. I've got my 24-200 on, and the sun was on it just before. It changes so quickly. But yeah, some stone walls. I've got some stone walls. I said I would. Don't think that's going to win any awards, but it's a start for 10. Anyway, the next plan is maybe go a little bit further up and see if I can find any interesting rocks. There's a big rock up there, but I quite like these ones, so maybe I don't need to. Oh, it's so... Oh, I hate choosing where to go. Why is it always so difficult? Right, Nigel, stop recording that and just make your mind up. Let me show you this. Oh wow, so I've got a composition. I was just literally on my phone while I was not looking, and suddenly looked up and it's happening. Okay, I need to get a shot. Right, so I feel like that's a shot there. So bracket, 5 brackets, f9, ISO 64, and then I'm going to take one shot just for the foreground. It doesn't need to bracket. Oh my god, this is so good. Hope it does, doesn't it? I need to go back a bit. We just need the sun to come this way a little bit. I can't decide whether to get in. Oh, that rock might be quite good. I think I'm going to get that rock in. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Do it regularly. Oh, no! Wow. That looks so good. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Right, we just need the light to get over here now. Right, I've come back to this area that I was scouting yesterday, way too late. I changed my mind. I was going to go somewhere else, but then, anyway, I did some drone footage. Everything kicked off, panicked, but I'm here. It's really nice. There's some really nice diffuse light at the moment, so I'm just going to set my tripod up quickly and get my camera out, because these silver birches over here look really good. I'll show you in a sec. This is pretty good. So I've got my 24-200 on. And oh wow, there's just a little bit of mist coming through. You can just see it just here. And I'm just trying to arrange these trees. There's another one, if I just come out wider, there's like this one here as well. So the closer I get, the more this one goes into the sky. But I think I do need to go a bit closer. I'll take this. I really like this shot here. It's just like, it's like there, I think. But we need a bit more fog. All right, I'll take that anyway. We'll see. Keep going. I was just walking under this tree here, and I just noticed these amazing mushrooms. They just look so good. And now I'm going to take a great shot of them, but they do look really good. Anyway, I'll take the shot, see how it turns out. It's starting to get really misty now. You can see the mist here. I'll just zoom out a little bit. It's just coming into that little valley there, and it's getting better and better. So I just need to really try and find a composition with that in the background. Panicking a little bit, I'm going to go a little bit higher and try and shoot more down into it. Okay, that's the plan. Update number 6. Oh my word, the sun's just come out. Just look at it. Oh my word, it's just backlit light in this. And it's all the cobwebs are lit up as well. You can just see here, so yes, this is so good. Right, there's a rock here I'm going to take. There's that I'm going to take. Oh, I'm going to have to leave you on a rock, aren't I? You just see me running around again. Right, let me put you here.
I've got to get your little legs out. Put these on. Shaking. Don't shake, Nigel. It's only a photo, you absolute imbecile. Right, you watch me from there and just chill out. I'll be back. Right. Oh my word. Right, I've just handheld this, which was pretty good. I'm trying to get the sunburst. Now I'm going to try something a bit different, I think. And behind it, oh, this is just so good. Now, what I want to do is I just want to make sure that the sun is covered up just on the edge of a branch so I get a nice sunburst. That tree isn't working there. Right. That tree's in the way. Bloody tree. Oh, that tree's just behind that other tree and it just doesn't work. What about getting this rocking? Can't see me now, can you? Should have had the tracking on. God, this is so good.
So leaving Derbyshire, I was really pleased with the conditions that I got. An amazing sunset, some great fog and light that morning. But what I didn't realise was just how good the next morning was going to be in Sherwood Forest, Nottingham. Right, it's about 7:15, sunset's at 7:30. Don't need to be super quick because there's no fog at the moment. I think the fog's going to come when the sun comes out, but I'm literally parked next to the forest, so I'm not too far away. So I'm going to have my shreddies and then set off. But yeah, it's 4 degrees outside. Well, there's definitely fog. It's not super dense, but that's what usually happens in woodland. It tends to collect in the open areas. So I'm going to head, to begin with, to an open area that I found yesterday when I was scouting. And then when the sun comes out, or because I think the sun will come out, because I think it's clear above, because it's so cold, then I think what will happen is more fog will emerge for the next 45 minutes or so, and then I can head a bit deeper into the woodland. That's the plan anyway. This is so good. So I've purposely come to this sort of open area here. As I was walking into it, I saw this tree, so it's a good start for 10 really. It's leaning to the side, these group of trees, silver birch behind it, and then there's an oak behind that. I just want to try and position it so that I can see the oak, and the oak behind it isn't interfered at all. But God, this is going to be good today. I think the fog's going to last a while. I've just got a feel in my waters. So what I love so much about woodland photography, especially on a morning like this, is the silence. I just find it so therapeutic, so relaxing. You can just sort of gather your thoughts and everything just seems to, all your worries go away, I think. It's just a stunning day today. And even though there's probably quite a lot of photographers here, it's a big woodland. We're not going to bump into each other, and if we do, then it's nice to say hi. On that matter, I do apologise to the person that I just said hi to as I got out my van, because I was running about 10 minutes late and I was a little bit short, which is what I would say. So sorry. This is looking nice. So this oak tree is fantastic, and this sort of dead oak branch of the oak tree, you can see where it's fallen off, just tells a really nice story. The silver birches in the background are really nice. It's got quite a lot of cover, so you don't see too much sky. The only thing is this blue post, but I can get rid of that. It's man-made, I'm going to remove it. Yeah, this is so nice. So I've been struggling to find shots that don't include the sky. So if I zoom in on this one, you can see that's the sky. It's because it's not really hilly, so I'm just trying to work out the best spots to go for that. I found this shot, I'm going to take it. It's a good
probably a 7 out of 10er. Now I need to find a 9 out of 10er. And you never know, it might just be it doesn't get better than this. Okay, I really like this. I really like it when I find silver birches and oaks together. I don't know why, it's just my thing, but I really like the arch of this oak as well, just going over, and in the background, depth, there's layers, there's another 3 silver birch together, a little family of silver birch. I feel like this oak is protecting them, and I really love it. And I've got it on 70mm, shooting at about f9 and focusing on the oak. And this silver birch, I'm just checking for focus. Wow, what a morning. So interesting, really is, how when you go in different light everything just looks different. I've still got that sort of fear, am I missing out somewhere else, but I feel like back there might have been the best spot, and I probably needed to spend a bit more time just trying to hunt for a composition. Woodland compositions don't come easily. I mean, if I come away from this morning shoot in amazing conditions with one really good shot, I'll be dead pleased. I'd rather do that than have 20 average ones. So far, I've got a lot of average, maybe a couple of okay ones. Right, where now? There's some silver birch over there that I'm going to try, but I feel like I need silver birch and oak together. Come on. Which way? So this is what Sherwood's all about, these old oaks. I think they're really hard to photograph, to be honest, but I love this one that it's just twisted, a branch has fallen off over that way. We've got silver birch here. The sky is the problem. I can't get much further back that way because of all the foliage. So I'm just going to work my way around it and see what I can get. And the predominant light's coming from this direction, so this has now got a bit of side light, which is really good. It's so good. Everywhere just, and the fog is holding. We're into after sunrise now. Sometimes you just have to get creative. This is incredible. This is really incredible. One of my favourite mornings for a very long time. I've just taken this scene here because I quite like this sort of style. To be honest, everywhere you look looks good. It's just beautiful everywhere. The silver birches are probably the things that stand out the most. The oak's still not quite getting enough light, so you've got to be careful with the oak that you don't get it in too dark an area because it just becomes a bit of a muddy mess. But yeah, it doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. Wow. Oh my word, this is so amazing. Right, I'm trying something a little bit different here. I've got this branch that's fallen, and I really like some of the cobwebs on it, which I think I should just be able to pick up. And so what I'm trying to do is go vertically, and I'm going to try one horizontally as well and just mess around with some compositions because I think it's quite good. There's also a really nice oak tree in the background there. So if I go a bit further back, I might be able to sort of use a longer length and make that oak tree a little bit more prominent. This is so good. So I was just walking through here and I suddenly stopped because this is such a nice scene. I've got that really nice silver birch there where it curves. I love it when they curve outwards like that. The path going through, which is amazing, sort of leading you into you don't really know where. And then these ferns just really nicely arranged here. It looks so good. I'm so pleased with this. So yeah, this might be my most productive morning in photography in many years. I think Cannock or Padley, I got something like this, but wow. This is the major oak. Apparently, Robin Hood used to shelter under it. I love all these old oaks like this one here. It's difficult because you can't really get the top in because it goes too high. But I feel in this case, because I've got this tree here, some light area behind, and these silver birches, it's sort of, I think it looks good. When they're just on their own, they don't work very well. Yeah, I like this. I think it looks really nice. I can't believe we've still got fog. It's nearly 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock. This is crazy. Oh my word. Can't stop. If it's foggy all day, I'm just going to have to not eat. Look at this old oak. This must be 400 or 500 years old. It's absolutely massive. Incredible tree. Oh my word. This is so epic. Oh my word. This might be one of the best days of photography I've ever had. Now, it's getting foggier, I think, which is crazy to think, but I really like this. This is what Sherwood's about, these really old oaks. So I really wanted to get a shot with the old oak, but they're quite difficult to get now. There's a bit of a bank here, so this works quite well. And these trees sort of lead into it, and it's sort of, the mist helps to sort of separate it and give depth. What else to say? It's just bonkers. So it's now 11:30 and I'm still here. It's still foggy. I don't want to stop because it just seems wrong. I dream of these conditions. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stay until it stops being foggy. Cue camping in the woodland. Oh, wow. This is just spectacular. I mean, I think it's just the experience of just being here. It's just, I can't get that over on camera, I don't think, but the peacefulness, the tranquility of it all is just absolutely amazing. Okay, so I've come across this in here and I really like it, but I'm going to use my polarizer because I feel like it's just going to bring out the colours a little bit. If I just rotate it, you can probably almost see it. It's so difficult, but I'll show you one that's polarised and one that isn't afterwards. But I love this. I think it's just such a delicate little scene of these silver birches with the backdrop of the oaks. I think it looks really, really nice. Sometimes it doesn't. In this case, I'm not 100% sure. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, now I'm back home. Right. So I'm back home. I had, right at the end, when I was in Lancashire, I had a problem with my back and I had to go home a day early. So no big deal, but I've done all the counties in the north now. This video was the first of 3 videos from the north of England. I just want to show you some photos from Sherwood Forest because it really was one of the most spectacular mornings I had. And to be honest, I'm not sure I got the best photos. I really like the photos, but I feel like there's just, you know, the one that got away. I feel like that was it, really. But I want to show you some photos. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks to this week's sponsor, and that is Squarespace.
Squarespace are fantastic. They allow you to be in total control of your photos, your design of your website. It's super easy to do. You need no technical skills. And what I've done is something that's great with Squarespace, because you can also set up your own mailing lists, which is fantastic if you want to start to sell things or grow your business with Squarespace. So if you're a photographer and you just want to get some people's emails to be able to send them out a newsletter, information about your workshops, then it's really easy to do that with Squarespace. I've set up a mailing list just for anybody that's interested in my book. So I'm going to be producing a book on the counties of England. Everyone predicted it, and yep, I'm definitely going to be doing that. And I've done that with Squarespace. It's super easy to set up. I'll link to the page that I created, and here I'm showing you how I created it. And you can link, when you set up a form, which is again no technical skills needed, you can link it to a mailing list, and then people can add their email address. So if you're looking to set up your own website, then please, it really helps me out, and it's a fantastic product. I've used it for years. Head to squarespace.com/Nigel and you get 10% off, or use offer code Nigel. Right, let's have a look at these prints. So this one was one I haven't shown, and it's a really interesting tree where this branch had broken off. It's really dead, and it was really foggy by this point. And rather than going, usually what I try and do when it's foggy is I try and have something in the foreground that's more dominant, got a little bit more contrast. But in this case, I stood back from the scene a little bit, and the blacks are a little bit subdued. So that works really well, I think. Then, again, another image that I didn't show in the video, there was this tree that was just almost looked like a tentacles coming towards me, and I really like this. I focused on the tree here. These are a little bit out of focus. It creates a little bit of depth, and I think it works really well. I quite like that. I think it's a bit of a unique shot. This I showed in the video, showed me taking this. You know, this was this old dead silver birch here, and this oak, which is just, you know, the branch is fallen, you can't quite see it in the background here, and I really like this. I think this is probably one of my favourite images. I think it works really well. Having that depth of the fog, what a morning, was just really, really great. And then I just wanted, before I show you that one, I just want to show you this shot here, which was a shot that I shot right at the beginning of the walk into Sherwood. This was one where I feel like, I really like this shot. I think it works really well, but I wonder whether if I could have got this just a little bit more over in that direction by just moving to the right. I thought I'd done that. I thought I'd actually shot it like that. And I'm going to look through my images again, but I don't think I can see that shot. And I really wish I'd just moved just maybe a meter to the right. And I think that would have just meant that this branch would have come into this gap. And small things like that can make a really big difference, I think. And then finally, I just want to show you this shot here, which was an image that I took that again I didn't show, which was these rocks right at the start of the video when I was in the Derbyshire. I really like this. These rocks are really amazing. It's sort of the Peak District. It's sort of we have these edges of these rock faces. A lot of people climb on them as well, and the light was coming through. And it worked really well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the first video from this second segment from the north of England. And in next week's video, I am in Northamptonshire and Yorkshire, mostly Yorkshire, and it is so spectacular. My luck continues. So until Sunday, bye.
Don't fall off. Oh.
Time goes by, yeah, you and I are running out.